chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagine Nation, this is Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 276, and we have an absolutely jam-packed show here for you this evening. We are going to have a show that's revolving around some tag team wrestling matches, or match that's going to be happening in that ring here this evening. We are going to see the unlikely pairing of the Shape Jake Wiley and the Battle Buck Magnus Knox going into tag team action with Gorgeous Gregory and the Low-Life James Ross. I say that match is odd because that match is at the request of the Shape Jake Wiley. We're going to find out what he has up his sleeve here this evening. Also, in one-on-one competition for the very first time in Imagine Live from the Dojo history, extraordinary Xavier Deuce will go one-on-one against the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King Malachi Gage in that ring this evening. We are going to have huge interviews from your Chief Executive Officer here at Imagine Wrestling, Kato, who's got a lot on his heart and a lot on his mind leading in to December 13th, just 10 days away. We're also going to hear from your Imagine Heavyweight Champion, all that Braden Elliott, and the Enigma Lucio DeVere will weigh in. Maybe. This is absolutely going to be one of those shows that you're not going to want to miss. Imagine Live from the Dojo starts now!
Imagination, and welcome to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 276. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, and as you can see here, Jimmy, the high-flying hippie, is not here yet. He's having some car trouble, but he should be here in just a little bit.
No,
again,
but
why are you here?
I'm here right now because I'm tired of getting interrupted. Week after week.
Wait a minute, Lucio.
Hey,
you're not scheduled for this. You're not on here.
I don't care. I'm making my own time. Because everyone keeps interrupting me. It's been going on for a couple of months now.
Lucio, you have time on the show later to talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about.
Now you're going to interrupt me too. Maybe you're working with Jimmy. Maybe it's the whole...
I work with him right here every week. Yes, I do.
Yeah, and I think Jimmy is the problem. Jimmy's the one that's been sabotaging my time. He's telling people not to give me a chance. Everyone keeps cutting me off. They keep ignoring me. They keep not letting me even get time to speak. But now... everyone's going to listen to what I have to say, and I'm not going to be interrupted by anyone.
Actually, if you're going to stand here with me, that's fine, but we got to get to the first match. So,
well, I'm not done talking.
Why don't we go
I'm not
to
done
the ring
talking.
Right now?
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Lucio DeVere. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is one half of the special attraction. He is the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. I did forget that. You are one half of the tag team champions.
More to come. DC, the ropes, please.
Gotcha. There we are. I will be your personal athletic supporter. All right.
You know what? I actually have a question for you tonight. How about that? I'll
Please.
take the little interviewer role and the wrestler role, and I'll be the best at both of them. Where is Chris Sands and Chris Coleman? Where is Jimmy the Hippie? You know, you don't need to answer that because I already have the answer. I got the inside scoop for you right here. Chris Coleman And the classic rockers, they're sitting at home. They're terrified that Malachi Gage knows where they live. Luckily for them, I'm right here. They're equally terrified of my grand plan and what I have in store for this company and the future in 2026.
What is this grand plan? You keep referencing this grand plan. We deserve an explanation.
You know, I don't think that you would understand. But talking about grand plans, Kato, you are not in my grand plan. You're not in my plans at all, in fact. And I've heard through the grapevine that on December the 13th, your match with David Lawless, that is an anything goes match. So I suppose anything goes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was one half of your Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage, with some very cryptic words. But now I'd like to bring out his opponent. He is extraordinary, Xavier Deuce. All right. Always amped up and eager, extraordinary Xavier Deuce. This is a brand new experience for you, going one-on-one against the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. What are your thoughts leading into this matchup?
I'm not taking my hair here, but I know one thing. If I have to become a championship again, I have to take up and I beat my gut days right here. That crown, want to be creepy, something. I don't know, right here. I don't know. He's a creepy guy. Anyways, you always get me back to the championship. You get me better who I am now. And tell my mom, happy birthday, ye win for you. That my future is coming on. It's coming on.
All right. Thank you, extraordinary Xavier Deuce. And hey, happy birthday, Mama Deuce. But we're going to see this matchup between the charismatic newcomer, extraordinary Xavier Deuce, and the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage right after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the first match here tonight.
You know, I'm tired of being interrupted. I'm going to interrupt you now. I keep on getting interrupted. Well, now everyone's going to have to listen to what I have to say because I'm going to show you how to do commentary. Out there is my son, one half of the greatest tag team there is. That's why we're the champions. That's why we're the greatest father-son duo anywhere. And my son is going to show how talented he is, why we are the best father and son, and why the special attraction is who you came to
Nice collar
see.
and elbow tie up here. Thank you for enlightening all of us. Xavier Deuce with a big push to your son
He's
into
cheating.
the corner there.
You better check that ref. He pulled his hair. Xavier, I saw you
How
pull
did he
his
pull his
hair.
hair when he pushed him
Check
backwards?
him, ref. Check him.
Okay. Well, as I try to speak to you all here, the imagination, referee John Williams certainly has his hands full.
Yeah, we got a biased ref here. He clearly saw him pulling his hair, and he let that go.
He doesn't have any hair to pull. The referee, I mean. Anyway,
Malachi
back
has
to this
plenty
match.
of hair.
Yeah, I see that. Back
See
to the
that
match
great
here.
red
Nice
hair there? What are you talking
collar
about? He
and
has
elbow
no
tie
hair.
up. Look at that. He pushed him.
Again.
Pushed him to the corner. How about that?
Ref, he pulled his hair again. You check that. He pulled his hair.
I got the best seat in the house. Looked pretty clean to me.
You need to get your vision checked because I saw him grabbing him by the hair.
Did you know
He's
that I worked
cheating.
for an optometrist for 10 years? I have impeccable eye vision. Anyway, back to this matchup.
Go back and get it checked because you didn't
Yourself,
see his hair
let's talk
getting
about
pulled.
you for a minute, since you're here. Yourself and your son, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage special attraction, Imagine Tag Team Champions.
That's right. And no one's going to beat us. We're
So-
going to hold these titles forever.
So, okay, since you're here with me, and since you've been begging and needing so badly to tell and talk to all of us here, what's your thoughts on this six-man tag you guys have here in just 10 days? I'll ask you about that.
We've already proven that we can beat the classic rockers, but we'll do it again.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Looks like we're going for a big scoop slam from Xavier Deuce here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. 1, 2, just the 2 count. Okay, back to what you were saying, Lucio. I'm sorry.
As I said, we've already proven that we can beat the Classic Rockers. That's why we're the tag team champions. That's right. That's how it's done. That's how it's
Xavier
done.
Deuce
Get him,
looking to put him
Malachi.
away. And Malachi Gage with a nice shot to the midsection, right back on top of it in this matchup here. Xavier Deuce stopping short. I don't think so, my friend. Nice shot into the buckle. Big stinger splash from Xavier Deuce. He is extraordinary, Lucio DeVere. Just like that mohawk on the top of your head.
That's right. It's amazing.
Swing and a miss, Xavier Deuce. Oh, big back elbow by Xavier Deuce. Right back into this matchup. And there goes Malachi. He's got him reeling.
You got him, Malachi. Don't let his cheating get the better of you.
So Chris Coleman's back. So what are you going to do about that? Well, oh, come on, referee.
That's right.
Using the environment to his
That's why
advantage.
he's my son. That's why he's
Let me
one half
guess.
of the tag
Let me
team
guess, 20-year
champions.
veteran, you taught him that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And see, he took the advantage, and that's why he's in the lead right now.
Hey, gotta
That's
listen
why
to the
he's going to
referee.
win like he always
You might
does,
want to talk
like
to your
the
son. We're
special
up to a
attraction
7,
always does.
8 count. Here we go. He wants
Don't
to win the match.
worry.
He's got to get in the ring.
He's got it under control.
Look at just.
That's right, Malachi. Get him. Take
Them
him
fists
out.
up. Come on, Malachi. Going for a cover. 1, 2, just a 2 count for your Carney King.
I think that was a slow count, ref. You better count faster.
Oh, short knee drop from Malachi Gage. Just vicious. I talk about it all the time on commentary. He's cerebral. 1, 2, just a 2 count for Malachi Gage.
I think that's a biased ref. He lets Xavier get away with pulling the hair, and he's counting slow.
When did Xavier pull his hair?
Earlier, right at the beginning of the match. Didn't you
Oh,
see
you know
it?
why I have no recollection of that? Because it didn't actually happen.
Wrong. Like I said, check your vision. Go
Again,
back to the optometrist.
2020, Eagle Vision. Have you ever heard of that before?
Oh, I've heard of it.
Eagle Vision. Oh, hey, look! We got a clear hair pull from Malachi Gage on Xavier Deuce.
That's how
Would you
it's
like
done.
to call that one out?
That's called being smart and keeping him down.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm understanding the difference now.
My
Thank you
son
for
knows
clearing
what
that
he's
up.
doing. See, that's why he's standing and Xavier's laying on the ground.
Yeah, has
he's
nothing-
taking the advantage.
Nothing to do with the underhanded tactics that you taught him.
I didn't see anything.
It's on Jim
underhand.
Gage, like choking and using the ropes. You better listen to that 5 count.
That
man.
was on his chest. That was clearly not choking.
That was clearly across his larynx. You and I both had the best seat in the house, and you could clearly see that he had his foot across
I saw his
larynx.
foot on his chest. That was completely
my God.
legal. Completely legal.
Jimmy, where you at, man? I need you. All right, back to this matchup here. Malachi Gage taking it to Xavier Deuce.
That's right. Best son in the world right there, showing how it's done. I know the imagination. I know everyone came to see us. That's why we're the special attraction.
Oh.
And Malachi proven why we are as special as we
Oh
are.
my God, big shot to the back of Xavier Deuce. Looking for a cover. 2. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count, says John the ref. Just a 2 count.
Ref, you better start counting faster. That was clearly a slow count again.
So, you being a tag team champion and a 20-year veteran, how does
22-year veteran.
22-year
Get it right.
veteran? I apologize. The Enigma, Lucio DeVere. You being in the business for 22 years, how does your strategy differ from a tag team match to a 6-man tag? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, now we have the Battle Buck Magnus Knox with us, who has improved greatly since joining us.
All facts.
So now, in addition to the greatest tag team of all time, the greatest father-son duo of all time, we have 3 minds working together.
Oh, hey, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Whoa.
Hold on, we got to go roll. Here we go. 1, 2. Malachi Gage reversal. Wait, Xavier's got his shoulders down too. Just a 2 count.
I saw Xavier pulling the tights there, too.
He wasn't anywhere near his backside, and man, Xavier took a hard spill to the outside.
That's
Ref, check
right.
him.
That's right. Another smart move by my son.
Oh, that's nice.
Count him, ref.
That's real nice.
You're doing great out there, Malachi. Keep up the good work, son.
Xavier Deuce trying to stir. Trying to get to his feet. Malachi Gage onto the outside. Oh, my God. Come on, man. Yeah, at least give him the opportunity to get up. You want to win the match, get him in the ring, right?
He's winning right now.
Okay.
He is still on the advantage. He's putting the boots to him. He's got plenty of time. He has till 10.
I'm glad you're right. He does have till 10. You're absolutely right, Lucio DeVere.
How are you going to judge his technique when clearly
No
he's the
judgment
one
here.
winning?
I'm
he's
just
the
asking.
one destroying Xavier.
I'm
right
asking
now.
for your expertise, analyst.
Yeah, we want to
You
see
know.
it.
Yeah,
I wanna
let's
see it.
Here it comes. You're about to see a 450 splash just for Jimmy the Hippie.
Unbelievable. I doubt that's happening. Is that really going to happen?
You don't know what my son's capable of.
Did you
He
teach
can
him the
do
450
anything.
splash?
He can do anything. Yeah, watch this 450 splash. It's going to be the most beautiful one you've ever seen. Right here.
Well, Xavier Deuce looks like he's getting to his feet. Oh, so much for that
No.
450 splash.
No.
Looking like a down to the canvas for Malachi Gage. Xavier Deuce is still writhing in pain from the punishment that Malachi Gage has been putting on him on the outside here. There's a 1 count. 2.
Come on, Malachi, get up. You got this.
Malachi Gage is up first. Xavier Deuce is up as well. Oh, big clothesline from Xavier! And there's another one! Reversal, swing and a miss! Big drop kick from Xavier Deuce, who's fired up and back in this match! What did he just tell you to do? I think you know what he was implying there.
Yeah, I don't approve of that at all. How is that even acceptable? I thought we're a family-friendly show here.
You know what? I'd love to argue with you, but I can't. Big frog splash! Is that going to put him away? 2! Just a 2 count. Ref John, 2? That close?
You're not going to beat my son like that.
He almost did. He was this close.
He's the greatest son in the world. Half of the greatest father-son team in the world. You think you can beat him like that?
Look at that. This one's for you. Reversal from Malachi Gage.
Exactly like I said. He outsmarted him.
Oh!
And again.
Big boot in the corner. Reversal! Xavier's got him up. Oh! Samoan drop! What the hell? Hey!
Over here. You want this title so badly?
The Battle Buck's out here.
You can't have it. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do?
Do you know about this? Why is he out here? Gonna miss. Oh my God! There's that lariat from Malachi Gage.
That's right. That's
Come
why
on, not
he's the
like
best.
this.
The best son in the world.
Due to the
Malachi
distraction
Gage.
from the Battle Buck, your winner, the Sideshow Psycho and your Carney King, Malachi Gage. Unbelievable. And at the end of the first match, we have the special attraction, Standing Tall. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see all the great matches we got coming up here in just 10 days right now.
and gentlemen, we are in the spotlight. And my first... It's Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. Jimmy, you look really upset.
It's because I am upset, Lloyd. I was getting ready to come here, like I have 275 other times. When I go out, somebody slashed a tire on my van. When I asked my neighbor Gene, he says it was some dickhead with face paint and a mohawk. How many dickheads do you know with face paint and a mohawk, Lloyd?
Just one.
Just one. So I'm going to say it like this, Lucio DeVere. I had to call an Uber to get here. Be glad you weren't the one driving it. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to kick the shit out of you. See you soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up.
One moment.
One more thing. Nobody wants to hear you talk, Lucio DeVere. Right here. Get a good shot of it, cameraman. That's why this is personal. And yeah, my words might get our video flagged. You know, Cato is going to come out here and say, well, you know, that's inappropriate. I don't care. You know what's inappropriate? Walking around with a mohawk, looking the way you do in 2025, Lucio DeVere. Your days of poisoning this show and my life and these viewers' eyes is over. I'm coming to kick your ass right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. My next guest, he is our Chief Executive Officer, Cato.
Lloyd, how are you?
Good, sir. Thank you for this time.
Mike, can you check on Jimmy? Yep, thanks.
Cato, last week we talked a little bit about your upcoming match with David Lawless. Mm-hmm. And you reflected on your career and your time with your family.
Yeah.
And I can see you're struggling, trying to find the right thing to do. What is the right thing to do, Cato?
Boy, if I had that answer. You know, I talked a little bit about time last week, and boy, I've had a lot of time to think the last 7 days. I asked the imagination to reach out, and, you know, there's a lot of varying opinions on what the right thing to do is, and I know we're 10 days away. December 13th is coming quick, this match with David Lawless. I don't have the right answer yet. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I don't want to lose Greg to this company. I think he's an important part of this. I also don't want to put guys like James Ross, the classic rockers, and another guy I look at as a son like Braden Elliott. I don't want to put them behind the eight ball of what a David Lawless regime looks like. So I don't know what the right answer is. If I was leaning one way right now, I sort of feel like maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to see what indie wrestling, what Imagine Wrestling looks like without Cato, without a
Braden Elliott.
I don't like what I'm hearing. I don't like what I'm hearing, and I know that nobody else back there likes what they're hearing. Think about everything that you've done the past 7 years. All the hard work that you put in. All the hard work that we put in. I say we, you, I, every other owner of this company, every person that's been here for 7 years, 6 years, 5 years. Every guy in the back. Imagine that. Imagine what we're all feeling when we hear you say that. David Lawless could not walk a day in your shoes, and you know it. On December 13th, he cannot beat you, and you know it.
I hear you. I understand. you'll be okay. You'll all be okay.
Imagine that. Imagine what happens if he leaves this company. Imagine if I'm stripped of this title and Kane and Christopher is just handed this title. What would this company look like with somebody that was handed the title? What would this company look like with a champion that wasn't respected by these people? What would this company look like if they had a champion that didn't earn it? On December 13th, Kane and Christopher, I'm telling you that you better show up and earn it. Prove to me and everybody else that you deserve to be the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, that you don't deserve to have it handed to you. You want to be the hand-picked guy by David Lawless? Show up and prove it. And don't be a paper champion. Show up and find out why I'm Braden Elliott, and I won't back down.
Mike, Jimmy.
Thanks, Lloyd. Okay. Look, I know you've gone through a lot in the last couple of hours. Are you going to be all right to do this? Because I got it if not. I mean, I understand everything you got going on here.
I'm a professional, and like I always say, let's move on with the program. I'll be all right.
All right. All right, well, while you get yourself recentered and zenful, now that we got you back here for Chapter 276, ladies and gentlemen, if you or anyone you know loves wrestling like I do and like my good buddy DC Bentley does, you should check out our podcast, the Bent Mike Podcast. Episode 28 dropped yesterday. We're going to film episode 29 tonight. That'll be out this weekend. The episode that drops a little bit about Survivor Series, Thanksgiving, our favorite Thanksgiving foods, our favorite Survivor Series moments, and just a lot of crazy things going on in the world of wrestling. So we get into all of that. So make sure you hit us up on Spotify if you haven't already. And if you have, we thank you very much for going on this ride with us. So.
And as I recenter myself here, I have a great way for you to recenter yourself. Flying Hippie Tie-Dye. Check me out on Facebook. I've been a tie-dyer for almost 20 plus years. I have great seasonal and holiday tie-dye. We'll be ready by the December 13th show. So check me out. Hit me up early to make sure you get yours. Reserve it. Send me a message, whatever. I have to buy a new tire. Grab some tie-dye. Help me out and support me. Flying Hippie Tie-Dye on Facebook. I thank Imagine Wrestling for this time.
Well, you know, you can put me down for 4. I buy Christmas every year from you, so make sure you get out and support your hippie so he can get some new tires for his vehicle. And if you're going to be in the house anyway in 10 days, make sure you pick up your Flying Hippie Tie-Dye. And if you haven't picked up your tickets for December 13th yet, get them at the website. $10 tickets, all tickets $10. Make sure you're there and you're in the house as the fate of Imagine Wrestling hangs in the balance. You know, a lot of us have some feelings on what's been going on here with Cato and David Lawless, and it is not my time or, you know, his time to talk about that right now. All I can say is if you're a fan of this program, if you're a fan of this company, come out and support Cato and all of us December 13th. So we're going to need you. So make sure you're there if you haven't got your tickets yet.
Half-price tickets, Fan Appreciation Night. Come out. Without Cato, a lot of us would not be here. Come out and support Imagine Wrestling December 13th.
I much prefer him as my boss, so make sure you're there. Now with that, let's head it to the ring for the main event right now. DC?
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Jimmy. Don't forget, just 10 days away on December the 13th, Santa will be in the house. So that's something you're going to want to mark your calendars for. But the following contest is your Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 276 main event. It is a tag team rules match. Introducing first, they are the team of The Shape, Jake Wiley, and the Battle Buck, Magnus Knox. All right, gentlemen, earlier in the evening, I did reference you guys as an odd pairing because as the Imagine Nation is now well aware of, the Shape Jake Wiley made the special appeal to Imagine Wrestling Administration for this match. I got to be honest with you, Magnus, I was surprised that he chose you. Were you as surprised as we all were?
I'm not surprised. Of course, Jake Wiley chose me. I'm the best. I'm at the top of the food chain, and Jake Wiley recognizes greatness because he also has that killer instinct. He has that sharp edge that I have. He strikes fear into the hearts of everyone that stares him in the eye, just like me. This could not be a better pairing. Everyone is going to fear Jake Wiley. Everyone is going to fear the deer.
All right, thank you, Magnus. Jake, we did hear the impressions on why Magnus Knox feels that you selected him as your tag team partner, but I got to ask you, why did you make this special request?
Well, why wouldn't I, DC? Look at him. He's quite a subject, isn't he? And after this match, after Magnus and I win, maybe, Magnus, you can come back to my place and we'll watch a film or two.
All right, thank you, Jake Wiley. I don't know if I would be joining you for any cinematic escapades, but their opponents, they are Gorgeous Gregory and the lowlife James Ross. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. Yeah, thank you. Oh, well, hey. It flatulated on me. I don't like that. All right. Listen, I'd like to speak to the lowlife James Ross first, and then I have quite a few questions for you, Gorgeous Gregory. But, James Ross, I got to ask you, you're teaming with Gorgeous Gregory. Where does this leave you in the landscape for the Imagine Central Pennsylvania Championship title in the long run?
Well, Gorgeous Gregory and I, this is our third week being a tag team here. We're becoming quite a formidable force. And whereas I wasn't feeling so great about it initially, Greg and I have talked. He has reassured me that I will get a championship match for the Central Pennsylvania Championship in the future. And I believe his word. This is a man that I've grown to respect and I appreciate. But one person who I cannot say the same thing for is that son of a bitch standing across the ring from me. The guy who tried to suffocate me last week. The guy who took great pleasure in my suffering. And so this week I'm going to do the same to you, Jake Wiley, so you better watch your goddamn back.
All right. Thank you, James Ross. Isn't he? Apparently. Greg, you have more going on than any other member of the Imagine Wrestling roster right now. First and foremost, you got a match coming up on the 13th of December against the Shape Jake Wiley, but also being the current Imagine Central Pennsylvania champion, there's obvious tension between yourself and the lowlife James Ross, who's happened to be your tag team partner here this evening. And I got to bring up the implications for your career and your future here at Imagine Wrestling based on that new stipulation that the Gavel David Lawless tacked onto his match with Cato. If Cato wins, you lose your career. Where do you stand on all these aforementioned problems?
Hold on, we're going to have to slow it down, sweetheart. I will answer your questions one by one in the order that you asked them. What was the first question again?
Well, my first question was you have a match with the Shape Jake Wiley just 10 days from now.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I felt a little bad over the past few weeks. You know, I clearly allowed Jake Wiley to jump the line in front of James Ross, who is very deserving of his rematch. So I'll tell you what's going to happen, sweetheart Jake. We're going to make it nice and easy, all right? I'm going to run right through you, sweetheart. I'm going to demolish you. I'm going to pin you in the middle of the ring. And then that next Wednesday after that night, I think it's your turn, James. The very next Wednesday after December 13th, you're getting your title shot. And for your last question, DC, I got a match to handle. You mind give me a little bit of time? And
absolutely.
Give me after.
I will do that because I want to know. I know the Imagine Nation wants to know. After the match, we'll speak. Ladies and gentlemen, this Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 276 main event is right after this.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Chapter 276 main event tag team action. Central Pennsylvania champion Gorgeous Gregory showing off that beautiful Central Pennsylvania championship. His tag team partner, the former Central Pennsylvania champion, the lowlife James Ross, taking on the odd pairing of the Battle Buck Magnus Knox and the Shape Jake Wiley.
The boss hog to our Hazard County will be referee John Williams officiating this contest.
I get that reference.
Very sinister, almost dare I say sociopathic Jake Wiley as of late, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, Jake.
It's, nothing short of creepy, right down to the mustache.
Yeah, dude. You get him on Saturday. I want him now. James Ross getting the tag. He wants Jake Wiley now. Okay, hold on. Referee John Williams, certainly. I say this every time he refs a match. He's got his work cut out for him, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's always got his work cut out for him, and he don't like... Oh, man, he's already losing control here.
Oh, come on. Now Magnus Knox in there. Battle Buck trying to take it to James Ross. Trying to just manhandle him into the ring.
Talk about having your hands full. James Ross has a handle on an AAU nationally ranked wrestler in Magnus Knox.
And he's a Battle Buck on top of it, so it's like a double whammy.
Battle Buck on top of it.
Did we determine what a Battle Buck was, other than just being primal? Which he has all those attributes. I'm
not sure, but if I was a Battle Buck, I'd be worried about catching toxic waste syndrome from referee John Williams. A standing switch here. James Ross, known for innovative counters like that reach back hip hop counter out of that waist block.
No spring chicken is the former Central Pennsylvania champion James Ross, who is looking to regain his championship 2 Wednesdays from this Wednesday, which would be the Wednesday after Volume 70, where our champion Gorgeous Gregory will defend against the Shape Jake Wiley.
We've seen James Ross as the longest reigning Imagine Live from the Dojo champion. He knows how to get a belt and keep a hold of it, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, man. I think 6 months, I believe, is what he had the championship for. Big shoulder tackle from the Battle Buck. Clearly happy with what he is doing to James Ross. Swing and a miss goes James Ross. Swing and a miss again. Stop short. Big back elbow to Magnus Knox. In comes your champion. Big back elbow from Gorgeous Gregory.
Magnus Knox takes 2 right on the point of the jaw.
Oh, and another big back elbow. Hey, now the Shape's in. Swing and a miss. Referee John Williams in the way. Trading blows on Jake Wiley here. Wait a minute. Battle Buck stops him short. There's that double noggin knocker.
We've seen this tag team as of late of James Ross and Gorgeous Gregory working great as a single unit here.
Certainly no stranger to each other. You know, they've had a kinship for a while. Back when the neighborhood was running roughshod, I know that the Rosses and Gorgeous Gregory had a connection, if you will. It's the G and Ross connection, I think is what they called it.
Oh, man.
Oh! Backbreaker to Magnus Knox. There's that diving fist drop. Come on, referee, get in position. Jake Wiley's in to break up the count before John Williams even gets down to make the freaking first call. Come on! It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. And now, due to the distraction from the Shape, Battle Buck firmly in control of James Ross.
How about a neat ET, Mike Zeke?
Neat ET.
Really grabbing low on that ankle joint, just driving into the mat, jars every joint in the leg. And those high kicks to the back of the thigh, real tender spot in that leg.
Man, he's just trying to take the feeling. He's kicking the back of his quadricep, his hamstring. Quadriceps on the front. Come on, Mike, you know anatomy. Back to it here. That's certainly not helping things.
This had to be the game plan.
Oh my God, look how he's just holding on to him.
Jake Wiley is so strategic and sadistic, Mike Zeke. This has to be his game plan to chase the back of the leg.
Oh my God!
Bad torque on that. James Ross doing the right thing there, trying to roll towards his side of the ring.
Wiley looking like John Waters with that mustache. It's a variation of an Indian deathlock here, Jimmy.
Yeah, very modified version.
James is screaming in pain. Referee John Williams in good position here.
James Ross trying to bend that other knee and take the pressure off of that ankle. I don't know how well it's working for him.
Oh! What would a win for the odd couple here mean? What would a win mean for them? You know, I mean, I understand it's their first outing. I don't even know if it's an official team yet. You know, Jake Wiley, it's really weird, like how this all came together. And you obviously, and there's a tag. I mean, you not being here, you know, for us to kind of discuss this ahead of time, certainly an odd pairing, but Jake Wiley requested this match.
I wonder if Jake Wiley, Lord Magnus Knox in like Jeffrey Dahmer used to lure young men. Oh, look at that, to that leg again.
Certainly eerie, everything he's been doing lately. I mean, this lack of ownership to the things he's done. You know, even just getting involved a second ago and saying that wasn't me. What do you mean that wasn't you? We saw it.
Yeah, Jake Wiley playing a lot of head games. Maybe even with himself as of late, Mike Zeke.
Yeah.
Magnus Knox just tying James Ross up right here, having his way with him.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. You're right. He's got those gator rolls. He's got to watch getting too close to the other corner there. Stay in your neutral corner.
Finds that leg and pulls it right up to the top.
Oh, Jake Wiley trying to play the spoilers, trying to get Gorgeous Gregory off his game. Gorgeous Gregory's in. And referee John Williams has got to deal with Gregory now. He's fired up. And now both of these men, come on, he's biting his leg, Jimmy. Come on, ref, turn around. Come on, every freaking week, man.
That might be our first leg bite Wednesday here, Mike Zeke.
I don't want to call that out every week.
I hope we wouldn't have to.
I don't care what he does in his spare time. Don't do it on our television show. Yeah, well, James Ross wanted in earlier. Now Gorgeous Gregory wants in.
Gorgeous Gregory says he's going to knock the teeth of Jake Wiley out. Former Golden Gloves boxer, he could do that.
All of them? All of them? I hope he gets the opportunity. It's what he wants to do.
Verbal confirmation there.
He's definitely angry because he typically doesn't interact with us, so I know he's fired up. He's typically very focused, and everybody in this matchup's throwing him off. He's got a lot on his mind, though, Jimmy. I mean, DC's right. The fate of Gorgeous Gregory being a part of Imagine Wrestling hangs in the balance with this matchup we have, the main event we have coming up on December 13th.
A true no-win situation here.
Yeah. Cato said it best last week, man. It's
either outcome not good.
Wow.
And where do you think a guy like me lands in a situation led by David Lawless, Mike Zeke? I mean, come on, how long will I last?
Jimmy the Surfer dude.
Oh, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, I don't like any part of that.
Tell you what else is brutal here. Jake Wiley, Magnus Knox really cutting this ring off on
man.
James Ross.
Oh, James trying to fight out of it. He's trying his best. Oh, up and over goes James Ross. Oh, but it's favoring that leg. But he got the tag. Here comes Gregory. Big clothesline to Jake. Glass-shattering face buster.
Clothesline, it'll change your life.
Oh, my God. He's fired up, man. Up goes Jake Wiley. And down goes Jake Wiley. And the battle bucks in to break it up. He hit him with the G5, and now he breaks up the count.
Big move from a big dude. That could have been it, Mike Zeke.
Ooh, slingshot into the corner. There goes Magnus. Gorgeous Gregory's going up.
What are you doing? Let's go. He needs to get out. Your attention's back here. Let's go.
3, 4, count it with me at home. 5, 6. Malachi Gage is out here now. Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, what? Hey.
Oh, he told you it was on site, Lucio. Boom! Go, Lucio Devere.
You need to get down and
got you some, Jimmy. Oh, big cross body from Gorgeous Gregory. Gorgeous Gregory firmly in control. Oh, knee to the battle buck. He goes down. Here we go. We gonna get double 10 punches. We gonna get 20. 1, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. They keep going. Going for a DDG. Looking for the Impaler DDT. Malachi Gage is in. What the hell? Come on. Yep, we're throwing it out, John. We got it. Come on. We got 3 on 2 attack. Jimmy taking Lucio DeVere out. Probably kicking his ass in the parking lot. Come on, man. Let's go. This is unbelievable. That's enough! Let's go! Xavier Deuce is here! Down goes the battle buck! Alright. Well, the special attraction's out! Your winners via disqualification, your Central Pennsylvania champion, Gorgeous Gregory, and the lowlife, James Ross.
I'm sorry, Greg. If I could, can I please get a word? You did say you would address the implications of the stipulation that the Gavel David Lawless put on him in Cato's match, whereas if Cato happens to win, you lose your career. I really, and I know the imagination really want to hear your reactions to that stipulation. Please. Thank you for giving me this time. And congratulations on.
Thanks. It's a hard question, isn't it? Isn't it? I got a lot left to give. It's not time for me to go yet. I have full and complete confidence that Cato's going to do the right thing. He'll do the right thing.